Hey girlies, it's Tara.
And it's Lissy, your favourite FaceTime besties. Well, we better be anyway.
Obviously, welcome to an episode of Navigating Your 20s with us. We hope you enjoy.
And just a reminder, girls, we are absolutely not trained experts.
We are just girlies too, so don't take anything we say as gospel.
So I'm thinking, let's just try and figure out this whole 20s thing together. What do you think, Tara?
I think that's what we're basically doing every day together, babe. So let's get straight into it.
Hello, guys.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to the pod. We're already having some technical difficulties.
Honestly, who knew it would be so difficult to call someone from the US? Do you know what I mean? What's the big issue?
Also, guys, my sister's Wi-Fi keeps disconnecting, and we named it Ireland, obviously. And do you know how embarrassing it is to have to keep calling this Pulse company, being like, and they're like the name, and I'm like, Ireland? And they probably are like, what are these? Anyway, we hope it works today, so I hope you guys can hear me. I hope it works.
We can hope, we can pray. Isn't it just mad though, in this day and age, Wi-Fi doesn't work? I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't work? How can it not work? How can it not function?
They wired down below here. They wired it from outside. I don't know how the hell they did that. And they said the socket that it's coming into, the reason it wasn't working is it wasn't rigid, so it wasn't staying in. The slightest move of our dog crate that we have here was pulling it, so they taped it to the wall. I don't know.
Okay,
the guy was here for an hour yesterday.
Crikey.
I know, my sister had an appointment, so I was just with this man.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much.
I know. I was like, can I get you a drink, a Gatorade or a Coke? And he was like, I'd love a Gatorade. I was like, yeah, sure.
What the fuck is a Gatorade?
Sorry, guys. 1 second. Let me get a Gatorade. How do you not know what a Gatorade is?
I've genuinely never even heard of it.
I think we have the same thing in the UK, but I think it's
Is it Powerade?
I just tripped.
Right, yeah, that kind of looks like Powerade, blue.
Yeah, I gave him the blue one, which is my favorite flavor, so he should be so lucky.
Anyway, how's your week been? The birthday girl, it was Tara's birthday on Tuesday.
Oh my god, it feels weird. It was actually really wholesome. It just doesn't feel like my birthday.
Yeah, it is tricky when you do something completely different to what you normally do.
Yeah, and I just was really my time. I'm on a different time zone to all my friends. It was weird. I was just because I've been dealing with so much here. I just wasn't in the mindset that it was even May. So it kind of just hit me. But my sister was so sweet. She set up this whole thing downstairs.
Oh my god, it was so adorable.
I was on the FaceTime to Lizzie. My sister was like, "Bring Lizzie." I was like, "Okay." She set up gold on the door, and I had all my presents, and it was really sweet. All my presents were themed. We're really obsessed. I'm obsessed with cowgirls and cowboys. We all know that. I love my cowboy boots. So we had that themed presents, and she got me a makeup bag and this water bottle because she told me my Stanley Cups spill a lot, which is true. So this is one of those hydro mug things.
I love that. It's so cool. I need that, because I can never take my Stanley Cup out and about because it just comes out of the straw.
That's what she was saying. And she was use it for work and stuff. But it's a little cowgirl themed, wholesome. And then there was a sardine themed one. So she got me the blanket that I love that she has and some dish towels. It's our family joke.
And
our grandma always gets the dish towels. I know. She got my dad and my stepmom involved because they wanted to have something here for me. So I finally got the sardine bag from Staub that I've always wanted.
So nice.
Really lucky because I nearly bought that last week. But my sister said to me, she was like, please, I don't want to have to ruin what your presents are. So just don't buy anything until after your birthday, which is also smart because Lissy and the girls got me a Coach bag and I nearly bought the Coach bag too. But then I was like, oh, what if my sister buys me a bag?
Yeah, when you're talking about going out to the shopping, I was about to say shopping mall then. Who the fuck do I think I am? Shopping centre. Been listening to you too many times saying I'm off to the mall.
Yeah, you're I'm off to the mall. I'm off to the mall.
I can't even think what you call them in the UK anymore. What even is that called? A shopping centre?
Yeah, a shopping centre.
Yeah. Anyway, and when you kept saying that, I was thinking just don't buy anything. And then when you said oh, my sister told me not to buy anything, I was like, thank the Lord, because I don't want to have to say that.
It was really funny. Everyone was don't buy anything, and I was like, but I was trying to get in the birthday mood because I feel like I normally do go buy something before my birthday, like for
Yes.
my birthday weekend or like an outfit or something. So I was just trying to
Yeah.
get in the mood. But I had a really wholesome birthday with my sister. I was very spoiled. And then we went just like out for the day and we got like, it was really hot here. So we had a little water party in the
That
back.
looked really sweet.
It was really, Hattie was so happy and it was just very wholesome. I was
I
like,
love that.
okay, I had some margaritas, but like significantly less boozy than normally. I do want to go out, but I, guys, the only friends here I have are boys.
First date boys.
And I do want to go to the bar, but like I don't want it to be a date. I want to go to have fun. So I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. You want to
I don't
like
know.
go
Maybe
and like dance. Do you know what I mean?
maybe I'll be like, hey, Link, like I don't want to call this a date, but I would really love to go to the bar. He was like, do you want like to go out? Because I told him it was my birthday.
That is
Um,
really sweet.
I know. Danielle, my sister's friend, might know him.
No
No, I'm
way.
not even joking. I was like discussing him and she was like, I think I know him. And I was like, no, we are not. She was
I
like, I
feel
think me
like
and Cody, like her husband, know him. And I was like, we are in different towns. And I was like, does he work out of Boulder? She was like, yes. And she was like, engineer. She was like, I think he's friends with my friend. She was like 32 or 31. And I was like, yes. And she was like,
I
blonde.
f-
And I was like, yes.
I feel like that's so like a classic. This is where you are. Do you know what I mean?
But
Like I
like the
feel
thing
like
is, guys,
everyone knows everyone.
no, but Colorado's huge, and they're
Yeah,
like
that is
different
true.
towns, like 40-minute drives to these different towns. I was like, Danielle, no. And she was like, when if you see him again, will you like just ask like if it's the right person? And I was like, I don't want you guys to know each other
That
because
is
she was like, we
so
could all hang out. I
funny.
was like, no,
No, no.
no.
Yeah,
But
I
anyway,
feel
that's
like
my.
I feel like we should
Sorry, you
run.
go.
No, walk before we run. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was like, also, guys, I can't fall in love. I am a lover girly to my core. Like, and this guy is just green
No.
flag after green flag, and like texts me on my birthday, and it's just really kind, and wears cowboy boots, and has a truck,
I
has
feel
a
like
pickup truck.
we need you to get to New York. We can't let him get
Yeah,
in the way. Do you know what I mean?
I'm like, I gotta get out. Like, it's more
Yeah.
also like he wouldn't get in the way. I'm going, but I don't want to be sad. Like, I don't want to leave anything behind. I'm already gonna be leaving my sister and the kids. That's like
Yeah.
really hard for me already.
Mm,
So. Sorry, like, I really hope he does. I like. Ah well. But anyway, yeah, it was a good birthday. Sexy man. That's about my entire life update.
we love
My
that.
sister filed for divorce yesterday, so we had a little girls'
Woo!
day. I know we had a little self care. Accidentally dyed her hair ginger.
Stunning. It went ginger.
Yeah, we found out she actually knew this, which is she should have told me. She has warm undertones, so like warmer undertones. So the hair dye we got, you're like it's a golden brown, so it elevates to the natural warm undertones. So
Right.
it like has given it this like auburn tinge. So I was like, you were supposed to tell me that. And so we went back to the store yesterday and got her an ash tone brown. But she was like she's gonna embrace it for a couple days, see how she likes it, because it actually
Do you
really
know
suits her.
what? Yeah, I'm actually kind of here for it, to be honest. Like I kind of love that
But
color.
that's our update. She's getting divorced. I'm getting, do you want to come over? Text. I'm 28 now. It's my birthday.
I love this for you.
Okay, we're gonna have to cut this out. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna say something, but Alyssa's gonna have to cut it out, or you could bleep out certain things.
Okay.
Um, text me. She didn't. She didn't text me.
Shit. That's like water under the bridge for me. Do you know what I mean? Like that's like you're done. Like I think someone not saying happy birthday is like you don't want to be friends. It takes 2 seconds to say happy birthday, and one message can mean everything.
Didn't either. I wasn't surprised about that one. We haven't spoken since.
Yeah, but who do these people think they fucking are? They're like, oh my god, you're the most important person in my life. Oh my god. Next day, absolute nothing. Like, sorry? How do
Well,
people
I
just
just said.
go from like these extremes? It's bizarre.
I don't know. We'll bleep out the names, guys. But yeah, basically, just some people that I was like, someone that I was like, were yeah, anyway, I don't see myself coming back from that one. I agree with Lissy when you don't text someone happy birthday, like especially someone that
Mm,
used to be like or supposedly
So like
you
most
feel so bad
important.
about,
Yeah.
like, oh, you love them so much, you don't have some happy birthday. I was like,
Nah,
but I
not
said
for
to my
me
sister, I
that.
was like, wasn't expecting her to be honest. I didn't think she would.
Mm.
But my sister was like, that is awful. She's dead to me. I was like, yeah.
She's dead to me as well,
Anyway,
babe.
sorry guys, this
Oh
isn't the point of the
dear.
podcast, but I forgot to text Lucy that because I got distracted. But how was your week, babe? Please feel free to cut out about half of that entire
No, I love it. I love it. We're just
bullshit.
catching up. My week, honestly, I've had such a quiet week, but it's actually been so lovely. The sun has been shining in the UK, and I've been absolutely lapping it up. Like, there's honestly no better. Like, I don't get me wrong, I actually do love winter. Like, I do love the cold days with the blue sky, but a bit of sunshine, my mood just honestly is times 20, times 30, times 100. Like, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I feel great. So I've just
You
been
do. You soak it
sunbathing.
up. Like
I
she
really
had guys,
do.
I literally called her and she was on my birthday. Like obviously I'd already called her, but I called her again and she was like
Oh my god, no, you guys are gonna die. So I've got big windows in my flat, right? Like they're huge windows. And I kind of sometimes if I have like a full day free, like I've kind of given myself this week, like, you know, just to chill. I do actually work, but like this week was just like chill time. Anyway, I could go to the park in the mornings because the front room with the big windows doesn't get the sun. Then I come back for lunch and then I open the window really high up, like they're huge, and I can sit in the window and sunbathe like through the window. Anyway, I had my feet like hanging out of my window. I was just like on my phone, like editing or doing whatever the fuck I was doing. Like I'm gonna say I'm editing, but like probably I was just like scrolling, looking at shit.
no, you
So
probably were editing knowing you.
yeah, maybe, but I haven't really filmed that much this week. Anyway, and I could hear this like excessive laughing, and I was kind of thinking like, do you know what I mean? Like, what's so funny? Like, whatever. Anyway, didn't dare to look because I'm like here basically half naked, and I think if I do get too close to the window, you can see. Anyway, this girl shouts up, "Nice feet!" I was like, "Oh my god, oh my fucking god." She is talking to me. I was like, I cannot move. I literally froze. I sat on the chair and I literally froze. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what happens if my feet are going to go all over TikTok? I actually searched up on TikTok yesterday, feet feet in London or something, and I couldn't find it. So I was like, okay, I think I'm in the clear. But I was literally like, I just froze. I was like, I can't
Yeah.
even look to see what she looks like or like if she's young, old, whatever, like who's looking. But like, because otherwise she would see my face. But like, I could just imagine, obviously, like where I live is very, very busy. Her shouting this up and the entirety of the street just staring at my feet. I literally just didn't move. I was like,
Lucy was like, what if I
frozen.
go viral on TikTok? I was like dying.
Honestly, mortified. And like, I know they don't even know whose feet they were, but I was still just so mortified. Like, I was like, this is not okay.
I
But
think I honestly would have just been like, yeah, thank you, just got a pedicure.
thanks, babe. My toenails actually, I really need to get them redone. My toenails have like cracked because I keep getting shellac. I feel like they're kind of wrecking my toenails and they're really weak because they keep
Is it
breaking.
is shellac the same as gel?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I really need to get my nails redone. These are from Easter still. But the thing is, I'm kind of holding off from my holiday because I don't want to get them, like, I want to get them close to holiday. And obviously, if I get them done now, then I'd need to get them redone in like 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, guys, Lucy's literally going on like 3 holidays back to back. It's actually really rude. She's leaving me for quite a long time.
Well, we don't
Um,
actually live in the same country, so.
yeah, but like I like that I can just call you.
Yeah, but we could just call anyway. I'll just be in the sun. I might actually, like, the time difference might actually work. Oh, wait, no.
Are you gonna be
Majorca,
another hour ahead of me?
yeah, Mallorca and France, I'll be another hour. Oh my God, Mykonos, I'll be 4 hours. Wait,
Wait,
wait. Is Mykonos 4 hours ahead?
no, isn't it
Oh,
an hour?
I think
Are
it's
you
more than
thinking?
an hour. I think it's 2. I'll double check that after this. Cool.
Who?
Wait,
Wait,
actually, I can look on my thing.
Which trips are with who? Who? Which one's first?
Mykonos is first, and
That's with like Liv Miller and.
that's with Liv Miller and these 2 other girls who I don't know. That's with the travel agent. And then I go to Mallorca with Liv Levitt and Duty.
GT. Yeah.
And then I go
What's that one
to,
for?
that's for Sea Folly.
Okay, keep reminding me of these things because I keep forgetting.
And then I go to France just with my family.
Guys, she's literally leaving me so much. Like,
I know. It's
I
summer
actually am really
though.
unhappy.
Okay, right. Athens. Yeah, it's 2 hours ahead.
So you're gonna be 9 hours.
Yeah, we're basically not going to be able to talk. It's only for like 4 nights though. No, 3 nights. So it's actually okay.
Okay, well, it's not.
We'll be able to figure it out. Don't worry. When you
Well, I
wake
guess
up,
no, because if I go to sleep, you wake up early. So if I'm still awake at like 10
true.
p.m., you'll be up at 7.
Yeah, it's so
So
true.
I'll be
Oh my
like, good
God, we'll be
morning slash good
fine.
night.
Yeah, and I'll be like,
And well,
morning
what
slash
day?
good
That's
night.
June. I might be in New York by then.
When am I gonna come? When am I gonna come?
I think you
Oh
should just
my
hop on a
God.
flight, catch flights, not feelings.
No, fully. Like I'm there. I can't wait. Oh my God, I
I have to
cannot
wait. My
wait.
grandma and my mom are coming into town right as my dad leaves. Typical. Um, refuse to be in the same place. Um, I'm like, can we just be one big happy family?
Yeah.
Uh, so I know I'm like gonna stay for I think like 2 days. My mom's driving my grandma from Missouri to here,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, fuck it, I'm just getting on a flight.
Too fucking right, babe. Too fucking right. Like
I say that, and something will give me anxiety about leaving because of everything going on, and I'll be like, oh, just kidding, I'm not leaving.
Oh dear. Anyway, that was a good old catch up. But the purpose of this week's podcast is we are talking about hot girl summer. But also, like, I feel like everyone thinks hot girl summer is just for the single girls. But we're going to talk about how to live a hot girl summer, both in a relationship and single. Because I think it applies to everyone. I'm going to have a hot girl summer.
No,
Like,
amen.
I'm
And
not
like,
missing out on
you
that.
deserve a hot girl summer.
Too fucking
I
right.
honestly, guys, my view on hot girl summer is it is a mindset. It is like it
So
is a
true.
mindset. It doesn't matter if you're in a
It's
relationship,
not,
you're
yeah,
newly
it's not your
single, long-term
status.
single,
Yeah.
whatever. We obviously give two different ends of the spectrum here, but hot girl summer is a mindset.
So true. So
Thank you.
true. Anyway,
Thank you.
what would be how would you we're gonna give like tips and like what how we like to live our hot girl summer, you know? Give me some tips. Give me some tips and tricks, you know?
Oh. Are we doing this in two parts or are we doing it in one?
I think let's just chat and can like
Okay.
chat more next
Right.
week. Do you know what I mean?
As I said, guys, I we're gonna probably do this in two parts, but I'm gonna give like my first view on like what sort of vibe you have to give and like the things that like the vibe you need to embody, and then maybe next time we'll discuss like actionable steps. Or maybe,
Yes.
you know what, guys, I was gonna make a hot girl summer checklist. So maybe in the next
Okay.
episode we can debrief our checklists. Maybe that can be
Yes.
our homework. We could make little checklists so
Oh
you
my
could
God, love
see
that.
the one in a relationship, the one single, like the hot girl summers, and then you could make your own and send them to us.
Oh my God, yes!
It's
That is
wholesome.
so fun. Yeah, let's do that.
Woo! Okay, right, I'm back. I really believe it's a mindset. I really believe it's like I watched this YouTuber, she's American, I can't remember her name, but if I can find it, I will put it in the caption number on our socials. But she was basically saying like it is about living your summer to your fullest with like what you want. So like the mindset is about being like positive, like being grateful for life and just being open to like any adventures that you could possibly have. And she was like always say yes. And that is like my mantra for hot
Yes.
girl summer this year. Like just say yes. Like you're tired, you kind of want to stay in, but someone's like offering you a really fun plan that's something you don't normally do. Say yes. You want to
Yeah.
try like a new Pilates studio? Say yes.
You never know where
Like
it's going to take you.
exactly. And that's the point of hot girl summer is literally just like feeling your best, like doing things that make you happy and just literally embracing everything that
Everything.
summer has to offer. And I literally saw this quote and it was like, be confident, like do things that make you feel good, do things that make you happy, and you will just be so like summer. And that's
Uplifted.
kind of the vibe that I'm trying to embrace right now.
No, I love that. I think it's so important as well. And I think as well, I feel like in summer, it's easier to have that mindset because the sun makes everyone happy. you know? You're not waking up on like a miserable rainy day and thinking like, oh, I've got to try and force myself to be happy. Like,
Yeah, so like a hot girl summer in the
yeah,
rain, like no.
no.
And I think it is about mindset because I think also even though summer can be like the most fun, it also can be really like daunting because everyone's making all these plans. You're like trying to like not miss out. You're trying to make sure you are living life to the fullest, but then you're like, I don't know, maybe your friends are going on holiday with their boyfriends. Like there can be things that definitely like I found when I was newly single, like all my friends going on holiday with their boyfriends and like I was saving last summer to move to the States. So like I wasn't booking
Yeah.
loads of trips. So like I feel like depending on whatever your situation is, you need to like apply the mindset to that and just be like easier said than done. But guys, I was in a bad place last summer and then like so I feel like I can say this is like
Yeah.
apply it to the situation you're in. Like maybe you aren't going on many holidays this summer because you're trying to save for a house or something like that. But you could still yeah. Lucy
That's what
was
I
like,
was meant to
I'm
be
not going on
doing.
any holidays this summer. I am saving for a house. Like me and George, not even one. We're going to France with my family, and that's it. No holidays. No holidays. Ask me where they're going. Ask me where they're going.
I cannot not do it. Do you know what? I actually tried. I didn't book a holiday for so long. And it got to last month and I just went, oh, I can't do this. I literally booked like 5 in one day.
He texted me no, because I wish we could like insert like a clips of like text here. I literally have so many messages
Honestly.
of Lissy being like, I'm like not booking any holiday, like me and George, like we're just not. And I literally was like, Lissy, you're a sun baby, like you love the sun, like you could probably find like things that aren't that expensive. Like I get you're saving for the house, but like you are a sun baby. You like hot girl
Yeah.
summer is Lissy. She like embodied like she is her in
Soak it
her
all
prime in
up.
summer. And
Yeah.
she was like, I'm not doing it. And then she was like, so me and George booked this really beautiful hotel. Look how stunning the view is.
It is beautiful though, isn't
It is
it?
no, it's insane. But I was like cracking up. So I was like, I knew you wouldn't. Like there was no way.
I
Also, I feel
just
like you and George are holiday people. Like you
we
guys,
are.
you
Do you
love a
know what?
holiday.
We've always, I don't think there's been a year that we've been together and we haven't been on holiday. Like, we normally go on a few, to be honest. Like, we are such holiday people. Oh my God, it's the bloody Euro Millions. Oh my God, it's tonight. It's tonight. It's like 130 million. When it gets to a big number, I'm not one to bet or like put money on these kind of things, but when it's a big number on the millions, like, oh, best believe I'm getting a ticket, you know? And this is so
Sorry, this
sad.
is
But me and
so
George,
niche.
we see how much money it is. So today it's 130 million. Like, imagine if I won 130 million. Do you know what I would do? I would get a PJ to Colorado, come and pick you up. Then we could get a PJ to New York and we could just go crazy. Then we could get a PJ to the Bahamas, get on a yacht. Anyway, we go through and we like plan what we're going to spend our millions on.
Guys, I want my
we
bestie to win the millions, but she picks me up in a PJ, takes me to New York.
Let's go. Oh my God, that would be
That would
so
truly be
fun.
hot girl summer if you won the Euro.
Imagine. Anyway, we found this villa in Ibiza. Oh my God, it was beautiful. It was like 20 million, but when you win 130 million, what's 20 million? Do you know what I mean?
Also, if you win 130 million, you take 75 million and you put it straight in investments and you just like
Yeah,
launch it up and then you use the other 75 million to have fun.
literally. And this villa in Ibiza, I was like, this is insane. And it had like 6 bedrooms, and George goes, I think 6 bedrooms isn't enough. He was like, I think we need more because think how many people we're going to want to invite. And I was like, so true.
You know what, George? You are spitting absolute facts because I was about to say 6 bedrooms. Like, I'm not calling other people for a
No, because I was
bedroom.
like, oh, it
Like,
would sleep 12. And he goes, we need more than 12. And I was like,
yeah.
so true.
You know what, George? I
And
feel like
then
George is bougie.
he's bougie when like, when the money's dangled in front of the face, it's
Yeah.
bougie. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like
There's an
he
inner
like
bougie.
I feel like when we discussed things at your apartment before, like he'll say something and I'm like,
There's an inner bougie. It's just like, you can't
it's
really,
dying to come out. It's dying to
yeah.
win the Euro Millions and
You just need
absolutely
that
dying.
130 million. Do you know what? You really could live up to the hot girl summer with 130 million.
Babe, I'd be like, look,
I don't
come
even
to
know
New
where I'd
York.
start.
I'd be
I would
like,
actually, oh,
let's buy houses
yes.
everywhere.
go shopping. We could go to Saint Tropez, go to all of the Lush shops. We could get on a yacht and go around like.
Guys, get you a best friend who just starts going, we could go to Central. I'm like, yeah. Guys, I want Lissy to
Yeah,
win the Euro Millions.
see you there. God, it would just be incredible. Like, it would honestly feel incredible. Oh,
It really
God.
would.
We can
That would be
manifest
hot
this.
girl summer. That would be my tip, guys. Win the
Win the millions. That's my tip. That's my only tip. Win the millions. One big tip I would actually say for me personally for Hot Girl Summer is confidence. Like and I know, like, look, not every girl is like this, but I feel like I have to prepare for summer, like physically. And I'm not saying you have to. If you're confident in your body, then great. But I definitely get not confident in my body over winter. And I'm like, I don't feel comfortable getting in a bikini. And therefore working, just like eating a bit more healthy, working out a bit more and getting into that shape that I'm happy in a bikini really contributes to my summer. Because if I'm feeling confident, because obviously as well in summer you're kind of wearing like less clothing, like what I am
everything
anyway, like
out.
yeah, get the shorts on, cut that skirt, and good, let's go.
I know. I was in shorts at a sports bar yesterday walking around with the kids, and I was like, oh my God,
No,
I feel naked.
I was wearing a sports bra and cycling shorts, and I was
Oh,
walking
one second.
to.
1 second. There's someone ringing the doorbell. Sorry, keep going about working out. Lissy does go into hibernation January, February.
I
That's
actually really do.
yeah.
Like, I just don't want to do anything in those months. Like, I just, I just want to chill and watch TV and just literally do nothing. But best believe, as soon as the sun comes out, like, I would say May. May's when I start to like really. April's always actually quite busy for me because birthdays. March is actually a lot of birthdays as well. But May's when I start to like when the sun comes out, I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. No, we were talking about wearing. I wore a sports bra and cycling shorts down to the park today, and I felt so exposed. I was literally like, oh my God, I've got so much skin on show. But like because I have been working like quite hard recently with like fitness and like what I'm eating, I literally felt so confident, and I was like, there's no better feeling than feeling confident. I think in your body. And I
Yeah.
honestly, I really do envy those girls who feel confident in their body no matter what. Like I envy them so much. Like I think there's nothing more attractive than a confident girl, like whatever
I agree.
body thumbs up. Whatever shape, body size, whatever, a confident girl I think is the most attractive thing. And
I agree.
I kind of do lack confidence, like sometimes, but
You're great, babe. You should never lack confidence.
thanks. But I feel like I feel really confident in my body recently, which I'm really happy about. And I think
I
that really
love this for
helps
you.
for summer. Like, I think it really helps for summer because you do just have a bit more on show, don't you? So it's just nice to
I
feel good
do
in your
think
skin.
I did put on my list. We write scripts like of what we want to like discuss so we don't forget. I put on my list like having a bit of a routine in summer and like feeling confident because I do think they kind of like like in the new year you normally feel a bit gross and like whatever, and I feel like it's because
Oh,
like after Christmas it's like a month of just like eating and having fun,
eating.
which is amazing, but I feel like if in summer I feel my best if I do have a little bit of like some things that I do try and do, like our morning routine when we discuss, like a little bit of just like a
Yeah.
workout, like a journal, just because like you are so busy in summer and you're out and you're probably drinking in the sun and having Aperol spritz. And I personally feel a lot more confident and like at peace if I still have a little bit of that routine so that I can fully enjoy hot girl summer, that I'm not letting it like
Yeah, I so
make me
agree.
feel bad.
Yeah, I really do agree. I also think it's a lot easier to work out, especially in the mornings, because it's so light. Like it's like light at
Yeah,
5
like
a.m. I'm like, oh my God. I actually sleep with the curtains open so that I wake up earlier, which is so sick, I know, but I love it.
no, I do that too. There's like it's like big windows in here. And even in my
Mm.
sister's other house that we were living in when I first came here, I she was like found it so weird that I slept with the windows open, but I was like, I want the sun to wake me up.
Yeah, I love it. I can't
Me
understand why you
too.
wouldn't. Some people are like it's too bright. Like one of who is it? George's brother. He sleeps with an eye mask on because like he doesn't like he. I'm like what? Like you sleep with an
That's
eye
weird.
mask on? Like the dark. My sister does it as well. I'm like, the darkness, like,
Some
oh,
people really react to any kind of like
yeah,
movement light, and I feel like then like I get it because if you need to sleep through the night, fine. But like I'm like, no, 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 I want the sun to wake me up.
no, fully.
I
I'm like,
wanna
no matter the time, like if it's 5 a.m., even better.
also, guys, I really do think confidence, Lissy's so right. And look, there's gonna be days when you're not. My mindset in summer is fake it till you become it. Like if you're overthinking an
So true.
outfit, you don't feel like super great in it. Like sometimes I'll be like, me especially because I have big boobs. Like sometimes I'm like, oh my god, like I do not feel comfortable. And then like I really try and remind myself, like no one cares.
No.
Like the only person that really cares about your body is you.
Yeah, it's so
Like I
true.
really like maybe somebody, yeah, somebody might have a thought passing down the street, but like realistically, the person that actually cares about your body and how you're looking that day is you. So like I really try and remind myself like it doesn't matter. Like yesterday, my boobs like they were pretty out in that sports bra, and
But we love
I was like,
it.
who cares? I feel good. The sun is on my
Exactly.
skin. I'm wearing yellow and pink, my two favorite colors. I like was feeling confident and like who cares?
No,
That's my
I
mindset as well.
completely agree. I also think, like if you're realistically, like if someone's going to have a thought about you, one, you're never going to know that thought. And two, like realistically, it's going to come into their head for 1 second and then it's going to leave again. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
you're never going to make that, like, them. I don't know, like it just doesn't like there's not even something you need to worry about because it's just never gonna you're never even gonna know about it. Like it is really only you. I also think
You
because
can't control
you
other people's thoughts.
no, like also like I'm sure at times you may think something about someone else. You might walk past someone and think whatever it is, like
Yeah.
even their hair looks great, like everyone has thoughts about everything and everyone. But it doesn't mean that it needs to become known. And realistically, you end up forgetting it about 5 seconds anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's just like a thought in, out.
I
Um,
agree.
but what was I going to say? I was going to say something and I can't remember what now.
I thought that dog was just about to throw up, guys, but she's not. That really scared me. I got really distracted. Sorry, I wanted to clarify that because if you watched this back and like saw my face, I was like, and you were talking, I didn't want you to think that was about you. I just thought she was about to throw up. Um,
Imagine, oh my God, I'm going to a festival next weekend.
you are kind of a festival girly.
I actually kind of am, and I feel like people don't really know that about me.
No, she's got this like secret life.
A little secret raver. I can't remember what it was. I think it was at Boomtown, and there was like this girl, and she was like, "Oh," she's like, "I so didn't put you down as a raver." I was like, "Well, surprise!"
You learn something new every day. Lissy's like a party animal certain periods of the year.
Yes, I have to very much now. I have to very much mentally prepare for it.
Yeah.
Like if like this festival, for example, was booked like 3 months ago, maybe even four. So like I've been mentally preparing for this evening. Like I know it's going to
Yeah.
be all day. I know it's going to be a big day evening situation. If someone just springs something on me and they're like, don't get me wrong as well. Like sometimes it is really nice just to like not expect to get drunk and then you go out and you get drunk and like, oh, it's all great. Do you know what I mean? But for these like big things like festivals, like I do need to mentally prepare. I really do.
No, I think that's fair. And like, I mean, I don't. I just am
No.
chaotic, but I didn't prepare to be drunk for basically 6 months. But I do think like if you are that sort of person, that's a good hot girl summer tip to like feel your best and like enjoy it the most is to kind of like plan for these things. And I would say also adding like fun things to your summer. Even if it's like it doesn't have to be like expensive stuff, guys. Like you could do
No.
you and the girls take a picnic down to the water. Go to M&S, get some picky
Yes.
bits. Go to Tesco. Go to like
Yes.
wherever is near you. Spend like 5, 10 pounds each, and have like a cute little
Mm-hmm.
day
Do you know
by
what?
the
I actually
water.
went for a picnic on Primrose Hill the other day and it was so fun. And
It
then
looks so nice.
me, Charlotte and Hannah, we were like next week, whenever it is, we were like, let's go to Harrods Food Hall, grab a little, snack, and then go and have dinner in Hyde Park. Like it's stuff like that where it costs like £10
Yeah.
and you're literally having such a nice time. But this festival is just with all the girls, and I'm so excited because
No
I
boys, no Georgie.
no boys, no Georgie. Georgie's not allowed. But I love, especially. mine and George's friends were all friends. Like we're kind of all in a group together. Like, home friendship group is very as a group. And
Yeah,
obviously it's so fun doing things as a group because I love being with them and I love being with George. But I think sometimes it is actually just so nice just to do a girls thing. So yeah, it's just a group of girls going to the festival and I'm so excited. So that is another
that's
tip I would
so fun.
say is like book things with the girls. I think girl time is so important. Like I love
Sorry, guys. Maka, shut the fuck up. Maka. Okay, sorry. You continue. Girl time.
girl time is really important. I love hanging out with the girls. Like I love hanging out with George, but it's just you get different energy. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel
Yeah,
like
it
hanging
fills
out
your
with the
cup.
girls, it does. It fills your cup in a different way, but an important way.
I agree. And I also think, guys, like festivals, stuff like that, like look around wherever you live. I don't know where you're listening from, but like there are so many ones that aren't like the big ones, like cheaper ones. Like last summer in London, I went to this like food festival. Albeit I went with people that now I don't have contact with. But like things like that, make it with your core friends, people you know will be in your life forever. Like these are
Yes.
things you can book like £5 day tickets and just go and wander and like you don't have to spend loads
So
of money while you're there,
fun.
but you can just like have a fun day out. Like all those sort of things, like make memories, put yourself out of your comfort zone, do things you wouldn't normally book. Like don't just go to the same pub that you go to
Yeah.
every weekend with your friends. Like try and book fun things or
Something
just
different.
get on a bus or a train with your friends to another part and like enjoy the day, like go to Brighton for the day if you're in the
Yeah.
UK.
Brighton's an hour away from London. It's
Yeah,
so easy to get to. I also think if you're not a big drinker, not everything you need to do and like you
yeah,
have to drink. Like I love going to the pub sometimes and just getting like a lime and soda, but it's just like being surrounded
the
by
vibes.
people, the vibes, being in the fresh air, soaking up the sun, like all of these things. Again, it's the mindset of like you're gonna have a hot girl summer. And people's hot girl summer are very different. You know, some people might be heading off to Ibiza for 6 months, not 6 months, 6 weeks.
That'd be
And
nice.
that would be nice. And like partying or like going to like Zante or like stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. Great fun, but I shan't be doing that any longer. Like that was a back in the day. Me and the girls went
But
to Iron Napa.
that is trash.
It was trash. It
That
actually
is trash,
was.
Liz.
But it
That
was
is.
so fun. I feel like you have to do one of those kind of holidays. Like they are, I look back on the photos and I'm like, that actually gives me anxiety. Like that is so disgusting. I don't know how I didn't pick up about 10 verrucas, HIV, chlamydia, and God knows what else. Like I actually, although I did actually come back and I went straight to hospital. I had a kidney infection. That was fun. I was on a drip and they were like, have you been drinking recently? I went, no, no.
Nah, it wasn't at all. I don't
I
know
was
what
like,
you're
no,
talking
I
about.
don't think so. I was literally, oh my God, that was awful. We had this flight. It must have been really late. And we drove back from the airport. This was when I was still in Winchester. Got home at like 4 a.m., but my parents were away. No one was at home. And I lived at the time, like really near to a hospital, like a 5 minute walk. And I literally got home and I was like, I'm in so much agony. I'm going to have to go to A&E. And I've never taken myself to A&E. Anyway, I literally went into
Uh-huh.
A&E and the woman behind the desk was like, are you okay? I literally just burst into tears. I was like, I have never been in so much pain in my life. Anyway, I actually went to the emergency bit and they saw me straight away because they were like, they could like tell that something wasn't quite right. And then I got put on a drip and yeah, I had a kidney infection.
Stay safe out there, kids.
So you're going to go to Napa, prepare.
No, I did. I went to like I did the Marbella and like the
Oh,
Portugal
that's
one
a
and
bit
all
more
the.
upper class.
Nah, it really wasn't. We were giving absolute trash. I did not get a kidney infection, but I did ruin my life multiple times. But
Oh, that's
let's
so
all stay safe out
fun.
there and hydrate our kidneys.
Yeah.
Please don't follow in
This
the.
I think it was a UTI gone too bad. It wasn't actually. I don't think the drink helped, but I think it was a UTI which probably I didn't get rid of properly, and it just kind of, you know.
Let's not do that with Hot Girl Summer. I think we can do
No, we
different
need
things.
to.
Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
don't drink, you could do a barbecue with your friends. You can do adventure
Oh,
days. Like there's so many things, but I think it is a mindset. I really feel
100%.
like we'll make some checklists and like fun things that like I'll
Yes,
give you
we'll
my
come back.
checklist.
we'll come back with the checklist next week.
That's it.
I agree. I think that's such a good point. Like, I actually really do agree. It is a mindset.
Thank you.
It's not a state. Like, yeah.
Thank you. She's so wise at 28. She's so
Yeah,
wise.
right. FaceTime therapist.
Woo!
Okay, ready?
Yeah, hit me. I actually didn't read it because I like the surprise.
Yeah, I like the surprise too. Well, I like the surprise for you. Hey girls. Hey girls, love listening so much. I've had a real issue recently and I need some advice. I was messaging my best friend about another girl in our friendship group. I was ranting, brackets, quite badly, because she has just been really annoying me recently. I know I should have brought it up to her face and not behind her back, but I just really needed to vent. Fairs. Anyway, I don't know how it happened, but I managed to send a huge message ranting about her to her. What do I do? She never replied and I haven't spoken to her since.
What?
Ouch. Do you know what happens to the best of us?
Guys, if it makes you feel any better, my dad recently,
Oh.
um, like, I won't say what about because it did hurt a lot of people involved, but my dad did leave a voicemail to one of the people discussing two people.
Yeah.
Um, and it was really bad. Like,
I
it does happen.
It happens to the best of us. Everyone knows that. Like, I would actually be surprised. Like, it's happened to me back in the day. I genuinely feel like it's happened to everyone.
I
It's
don't think it's happened to
something.
me.
Really?
I don't think I've ever sent it to, like,
Oh, I have. Back in school. 100% I have.
but look, my thing would be, okay, this is like, and this is gonna be a controversial take, so not everyone is gonna agree with me on this. You're gonna
Okay, I'm
agree with me.
excited.
You're gonna
Okay.
agree with me because we've
You
discussed this
will
actual.
agree with me.
You will agree with me. You will support me. No, me and Lissy have discussed this before, so I know you're gonna agree with my point of view. Well, I hope. Is
I
that
think I know what you're going to
sometimes
say.
you are getting annoyed by a friend and like it's just something that's irking you and like it does not have to be a big deal with that friend every time. Like sometimes for a couple days a friend is just rubbing you the wrong way, and sometimes you do go to another friend to discuss it and get it off your chest and like talk out your feelings, and it's not a like trying to bitch about them behind their back.
No.
It's like just a vent, like just getting it off your chest. And like there's been times where someone's pissed me off who is someone I still love. And I've gone to Lissy when we were to have our blank street dates and been like, this is just like really rubbing
Yeah.
me the wrong way. Like I don't like I'm not happy with this. And then like a couple days later, I'm over it and that person is still really important in my life. Like it when people are like, I never talk about my friends behind their back, you're
You're
lying,
just
first of
lying.
all,
Yeah, I
because
agree.
there are times when your friends annoy you, and it's not meant to be like this big thing where you have to have this face-to-face discussion with your friend and be like, "You're pissing me off. You're doing this," because then it
That's the
makes it a whole thing.
thing.
It
Yeah, I
doesn't need to be a whole thing.
completely agree. Like when you're having an issue, and at times things do annoy you. Like not everyone is perfect. And like at times someone may annoy you, whether they're your bestest friend or just a good friend or whatever it is. People can annoy other people. That's not a bad thing. And it doesn't mean either of you are in the wrong. But I do
Yeah,
agree in the fact that it's not a big enough deal to have to say it to them. Like, because they would be like, you're literally being pathetic. Do you know what I mean? Like, get a grip. But you do
yeah,
just need to get it off your chest. You just need a rant. You need to vent. You need to get it off your chest and then you're over it. Like, there's no point
yeah.
in bringing it up to them, like you said. It makes it a whole big thing. Speak about it with someone else, get it off your chest, get another opinion, and move on with your day.
I
So I
really
feel
do think,
like,
like, obviously, if you're bitching about them consistently, then maybe there's like an issue and you shouldn't
yeah,
be friends. But I'm talking like once in a while, a friend pisses you off. Like, you just need, and like, look, I with my ex, yeah, sometimes I come home and be like, this friend like is
yeah,
kind of pissed me off. And like we talk out and then I'd be like, you know what, actually it's like I feel better. Like it's not that deep.
yeah,
Like if you go to your friend every time and like make this whole deal, like and if your friend doesn't understand that point of view, they are also lying because they've probably done it too. Like it
I
does
agree.
just happen. However, obviously you are gonna really have hurt them
Yes,
with a message. No one wants to receive that. So it may take some time to build it back. But if you try and explain, like, I was not, this is not
yeah,
something I do all the time. I'm not bitching about you to our friends 24/7. I'm not like singling you out in the group. It was just you could maybe have to discuss these things that your friend was like
Yeah.
bothering you about, and you just wanted to get it off your chest because you didn't want to make it a big deal, but you completely own that you like messed up.
I think that's the important thing, is actually like taking your pride away and being like, you are in the wrong in this situation. Like, I know they were the ones annoying you, but in this particular situation, like, you are in the wrong, and actually just owning up to it, apologizing, not waiting until she reaches out. You reach out and say, look, I'm really sorry. I know you would have seen this message. Not nice to receive at all. I'm completely in the wrong, and just owning it. And I think then the friend would appreciate that a lot. Like, I would really appreciate that if someone had come to me and owned
I
it.
agree.
Shit happens. Like, it's not that deep. You move on. But if they sent me that message and then I obviously didn't reply and then they just said nothing, I would be like, what the fuck? You know?
I
Whereas I think
agree.
own it and say sorry and just,
And just be like, hey, like, let's discuss these things. Maka, stop it. Little rat dog. I love her so much though. I think if you do like just say like, hey, let's discuss these things. Like, I didn't want it to be a big deal. I was just having a bad day, but like
yeah.
actually let's discuss these things. Like, I'm sure there's things that's been rubbing you the wrong way. And like just getting it
Yeah.
all, and like your friendship will grow from that. I think it's not nice to receive, you're gonna be hurt, she's gonna be hurt, or he, but like
I agree.
if you're an adult friendship and you really care about each other, you can
Yeah.
work past it.
It's a mature way of going about it, isn't it? By just apologizing, owning your actions, and just moving on. Okay,
I'm glad you
juice.
agree with my controversial take, though. I like second guessed
Yeah,
myself
no,
there.
I don't think that's that controversial. Like, like people do piss people off. Like, you
I
know what I
do feel like
mean?
people say though, like I never say a bad word about my friends.
It's
Like,
fucking
guys,
bollocks. Like,
also half the time I say it to their face. I'll be like,
yeah,
shut the fuck up.
no,
I'll be like,
literally. And it's not, I'm not like speaking badly of my friends, but someone might just do something or say something and I'll be like, oh, that kind of pissed me off. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying, oh,
you're
they're a
entitled to your
fucking
feelings.
bitch. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
slagging them off. I'm just saying that annoyed me. Do you know what I
You
mean?
can say these were bitchy comments and she was
Yes,
acting like a bitch, and that is very different to being like, my friend is a
she's a
bitch.
bitch. I completely agree.
Like and I have bitchy moments. I can act like a bitch. I'm sure people have said it
Yeah,
about me.
no,
I've
for
definitely been a bitch.
sure. Like, I've been a bitch. Everyone's been a fucking bitch. Like, get over it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry.
We're not all perfect. Apart from me. I'm joking.
And me.
Okay, juicy secret. I once faked an entire relationship on Instagram for 6 months using AI generated pictures. We love ChatGPT. Just to make my ex jealous. Oh my god, imagine if you did that. It worked too well, but now I have to invent a breakup story for my boyfriend who doesn't actually exist, as I can't keep this going.
Guys,
I love
sorry.
that. I love that.
The fact you have done this is honestly quite impressive, but
Do you know
would give
what?
me
Hats off to
crippling
you.
anxiety.
No,
Like the
fully.
lying, I can't lie like that. That would, but like, what do you like? Like, how? I would love an example of these pictures. Like, is it like dates? Like, has it generated pictures of you guys on dates? Is it just like
Or
pictures of?
like stood on Brooklyn Bridge, you know?
Oh, did you guys go to? Did you guys go on
City
vacation?
break.
A little rendezvous? Like I.
Or on the sofa, just like AI little man here.
Sorry,
I
that is
love
wild.
this. I love this. Hats off to you. Like, that is a lot. I don't think I could do that personally, but fair play. Do you know what? If it worked, it worked, and great.
I don't think I could do that, but that's like, what does your ex think? Like, did it end badly? Were you like trying to make him jealous? Like, I kind of love
Also,
this.
like, how's he reacted from? Because I think. Wait, let me say it again. I think they said it worked too well. She was like, I was trying to
Yeah.
make. Yeah, I did it to make my ex jealous, and it worked too well. So, like, how do you know it worked? How did he react? You know, like, I want to know how he reacted to these, like, the hard
Did
launch
you
of
make
this
sure he's
AI
like?
generated
Did you
picture.
make sure he's like way hotter than your ex? Because like you obviously did, right?
I fucking hope so. You wouldn't want to make them less.
Well, if it worked, he must be jealous, so he must be feeling inferior.
Oh, for sure. Oh my god, I'm
Wait,
so here for this. I want
guys,
to know more.
what if that's what my ex did?
Oh my fucking god! Imagine. Imagine. I know it's not though, is it? Like,
No, that's too funny. Woke up and chose violence.
Oh
All those
God.
little city break or all those little
Country escapes.
excursions are AI.
I can imagine. AI hills in the background. No, we're being mean. We are being mean.
We
Let's
are
stop this
being
behavior.
sorry. No, guys,
Like
we're
the
just being mean.
universe.
We're allowed to be mean because we got blocked. We
Also,
both got
like,
blocked. We both got blocked.
realistically,
So like we are allowed to
yeah.
be mean. Like for this occasion, we're not mean people. We're actually very nice.
No, and also I do think like when it comes to a best friend and a best friend's ex, like come on, like you're not going to chat
It's
nicely
free
about the
reign.
situation, are you? Like it's just
And
like it's a
he
bit of
blocked
like
you,
ha
babe.
ha.
He
He did.
blocked you.
We
You're
best friends
allowed.
so hard that he blocked me as well. I
On our just stories, not like Instagram, like just the story. Like block
But
us
do
the
you know
full
what
way.
I think? Yeah, that's what I think. I think if you're gonna do it, just do it. You know, like don't do it halfly. Don't do it
Maybe
so
he
I
doesn't
don't
think we wouldn't.
notice.
Maybe he doesn't think we would notice. But like the thing is, like we're Instagram girls.
Yeah, like anyway, silly boy. But thank you so much for listening, guys. I've really enjoyed this episode.
I have too. I feel like we just. I don't know. I'm excited to listen back because I feel like this was one of those where we were just like,
I kind of like these though. Like I like just like chatting and then like going on a bit of a whim. Do you know what I mean? Just like getting into the conversation. But we're gonna come back with our hot girl summer checklist next week. So look
oh my
out for that.
god, should we make them really? Should we make them really cute? Sorry, guys. I'm just like full of energy this morning. I don't know what's going on. We didn't have the kids last night. This is what it's like to sleep. We should make a checklist and then we could post them
Oh my god,
as one of our
yes!
posts. Like, this is our hot girl
Yes!
checklist.
On
And then,
Canva.
guys, at the end of summer, yeah, we can make them really cute on Canva. And then at the end of the summer, we can like do a little like,
What
hey,
have
did
we
we complete
completed?
our checklist?
I love that. Oh my god, that's such a great idea. Such a great idea.
Woo! Well, we'll see you next week for the
Yay!
checklist.
Yeah, see you guys next week. Love you so much. I'm gonna go get back into that sunshine because actually a hot girl summer checklist tick for me is a tan. So
I'm gonna go shop with all this birthday money that I haven't shopped yet. So that's Hot Girl Summer, choosing some sexy new outfits.
too fucking right. We love you guys lots. Thank you so much for listening. And we will see you next week.
Yay! Bye!
Bye.